Hi, babe. Welcome to the Horror Babe Show. I'm your host, Chelsea Beller. What if, while you were dealing with the fact that you live in a world with rage-infected zombies, you're also grieving the loss of your mother, you moved away from home, and now you also find yourself in a Satan-worshipping cult where everybody's name is Jimmy? That's right. We're reviewing 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple, directed by Nia DaCosta. Let's dive in. Before we get into it, you can snag Horror Babe merch right now. You can show the world you're one of us horror babes. Want even more? Patreon gives you early and exclusive access to your favorite horror hostess. And if you'd like to drop a one-time scare, PayPal is there too. All of these links live in the description. Thanks, babe. This review contains spoilers. Please be advised. The Bone Temple is a 2026 post-apocalyptic horror film directed by Nia DaCosta and written by Alex Garland. The Bone Temple is now the fourth installment in the 28 insert amount of time here later franchise. This continuation of the franchise feels very different from its predecessors. 28 Days Later felt like a very straightforward zombie horror film with scares and haunting imagery around every corner. 28 Weeks Later felt like a disjointed, militaristic, disappointing sequel. 28 Years Later and Bone Temple feel like we're certainly in the same world, but it has a very different overarching tone. The description. Not long after Spike has joined these tracksuit wearing Jimmies, it's clear he's in danger of some kind, and the Jimmies may not be what they seem, unless of course you're aware of the Jimmy Savile scandal. By the way, please do not go as Jimmy Crystal for Halloween this year. I beg of you. Don't do it. Look it up. We soon learn that Jimmy, this head Jimmy, calls himself Sir Lord Jimmy, is the head of this cultish group and apparently is in direct communication with his dad, Old Nick. And if you're American like me and you don't get the reference until more than halfway into the movie, Old Nick refers to Satan. So yeah, Jimmy thinks he's in direct communication with his dad, Satan. Chill. Meanwhile, Dr. Kelson is still trying to hang with Samson, the alpha infected. He gives him drugs, which kind of put him in this calm Zen state where he doesn't actually have the instinct to attack. And soon it becomes clear that Samson may actually be hearing what Dr. Kelson is saying to him. He may even be understanding what he's saying. One of the Jimmies, a woman dressed as a Jimmy, sees Kelson with Samson and tells Sir Lord Jimmy she saw Old Nick with one of his demons. When the Jimmies plus Spike find Kelson, he does indeed look a bit odd. I mean, Kelson is covered in, I believe, iodine, which gives his skin that reddish, orangish look, as if he's just carried himself. But it is clear, to us at least, that Sir Lord Jimmy does not recognize this man at all, even though he says, yes, why, that is my father, Old Nick. Sir Lord Jimmy decides to have a chat with Kelson and provides Kelson with an ultimatum. Kelson pretends to be Old Nick and Sir Lord Jimmy's father in front of the Jimmies in order to impress, or Sir Lord Jimmy will feed Kelson his own intestines. Kelson agrees. How could he not? Later on, Kelson believes he's more than likely going to die at the hand of at least one of these Jimmies. And because of that, he's worried about what will happen to Samson. He's been on this journey with Samson, trying to cure him of his psychosis. And so, right as he's about to put Samson out of his rage-infected misery, the unthinkable happens. Samson speaks. Moon. What? Samson? An infected has never competently spoken before, so this is completely unheard of. And of course, Dr. Kelson is overjoyed. This means the treatment may actually be working. That night, Kelson puts on the greatest, most demonic show the world has ever seen. Satan himself would be proud. The Jimmies, of course, are amazed and in awe. Kelson has said and done everything Sir Lord Jimmy threatened him to, and everything seems to go according to plan until Kelson recognizes one of these masked Jimmies as his old friend, Spike. Sadly, thrusting himself in harm's way and inevitably leading to his demise, Kelson tries to help Spike out of this satanic cult. Kelson dies. Spike actually injures Sir Lord Jimmy to the point that he will not recover. And one of the Jimmies who did not die, who's become friends with Spike actually, places Sir Lord Jimmy where he belongs. Nailed to an upside down cross. Perfection. As Spike and Kelly walk away, we see Sir Lord Jimmy upside down, nailed to this cross, babbling away about his father, and then he appears to be attacked by an infected. Was it Samson? Was he avenging Dr. Kelson's death? We cut to a home, a farm on the countryside, belonging to the man who starred in the first of this franchise, Cillian Murphy's character, Jim. Jim is now a father and a teacher. Him and his daughter look out the window and see Spike and the Jimmy left standing, Kelly is her name, running down a hillside away from a group of infected. And the two decide we have to help them. Roll credits. The review. This was hard for me because it feels like I'm in the middle of a movie, right? Like the last one set us up for this one, and now hopefully the next one will provide some answers. Because I don't know about you, but I have a shit ton of questions. I mean, the biggest one being, have we found a cure? And if so, Dr. Kelson is gone, so will Samson be the one to deliver this cure? How competently can he speak now? You know, medications, you typically need to continue taking them in order to continue improving, so where do we go from here? What will become of Spike? Will he ever go back home? Regardless of these unanswered questions, the movie left me with such a wonderful feeling and a great message. Dr. Kelson, instead of running scared or attacking Samson, he decides to show Samson kindness and sympathy and understanding. After all, Samson is a human. He's just been infected with this rage virus. At the end of the day, he's still a man. He's still a human being. And that is what Dr. Kelson shows us. He shows Samson kindness and understanding. He wants to see if he can treat Samson, or at the very least, provide him with some kind of tranquility. I think this is especially poignant right now in America because it's very easy for us to dehumanize each other and label each other. But what actually takes more courage is showing each other kindness despite our differences. I thought that was really special and totally insane to see an infected speak. Samson spoke. He fucking spoke. It was crazy. I gasped out loud in the theater when it happened. I was like, oh, this is where this is going. Like, I mean, just never would have crossed my mind. Never. A really cool parallel I found in this film was that Samson is slowly coming out of a psychosis while Sir Lord Jimmy seems to be becoming more psychotic. Or maybe he's not becoming more psychotic, but we are seeing more of his psychosis. It's like, yes, the infected have rage, but so do the uninfected. Clearly, Sir Lord Jimmy has some rage, you know, against his father, maybe, who left him. Daddy issues. Am I right? Also, I really loved that we got to see more of Dr. Kelson. He's such a wonderful character, such a well thought out and thoughtful character. And I loved that we got to see a bit more of his personality, his character, his day-to-day. He loves to sing, to dance, and obviously to do medicine. Of course, I'm so sad his character was killed, but I do see how it will help move the plot forward. Overall, I loved the plot. I loved the songs they used to tell the story. I loved the juxtaposition of the intense gore with the lush, beautiful green scenery. All in all, this gets a 5 out of 5 from me. I can understand why some people maybe won't like this film, probably because they didn't like the last one. But I personally think this is a very unique way of storytelling, especially for a zombie movie. So, how did you feel about this film? What would you rate it? Tell me in the comments. Well, that's it from me. Thank you for watching and listening. Please don't forget to like, comment, follow, and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram and Letterboxd to see what I'm watching, what I'm rating. Bye, babe.